So I'm kid-free for the moment. I thought I'd do a little CIRS update. So here's where we are so far. So to have an official diagnosis, you need to do the testing. VCS test, fail. Symptom test, fail. I did a genetic test through Life Extension, and it came back with several of the halotypes, including the multi-susceptible dreaded gene, whatever. And then a fish one and something else. Then I ordered the big test through Judy Cho on Nutrition with Judy, and so far the MARCONS test came back with multiple resistant MARCONS. So that is my understanding, is that then I have low MSH. We're still waiting for that number to come back, but in order to have MARCONS, you have to have low MSH, I believe. So that would mean I have CIRS. And as I was listening to the Strong Sisters, they were talking about it, and one of the symptoms was the neuropathy in the feet. And if I walk for more than an hour, or if I walk a distance, like a mile or two, my feet start burning and tingling. And I think this is so weird because, excuse me, sorry, my blood sugar is great. My insulin is probably not great since I have struggled with hypoglycemia for so long. Can't believe the frog that's in my throat. So that's where we are with testing. As far as step work, I'm on step 1. For a minute, I was able to leave the environment. That hasn't been working for me. Our insurance company, like, part of the damage is covered by our insurance. Praise God. And so they'd put us up in an Airbnb for a minute. We were able to stay there for a month. And I started sleeping through the night. My soreness went away. I was waking up at 5 in the morning and making muffins for my kids and having some quiet time to myself. Right now I get no quiet time because I'm so tired that I lay down when my kids go to bed, and I have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. So I'm just so tired that it's like I'm functioning on just emergency mode all the time. So unfortunately the work got done and we had to come back into the environment, but the work that was done by local people who don't even know what CIRS is, and they don't know what small particle cleaning is. So that piece for the CIRS patient hasn't been done because they don't even know what that is around here. So I had to move back in, and immediately, so the first day I moved in, I had all these bags to move back in, and I was turbo putting all this stuff away. And within 2 days, I got locked up from my neck down to my knees, where it's just inflamed. I'm so sore. It hurts to turn my head. I'm getting a lot more sick every time I eat. And I've gained 14 pounds. I'm gonna guess that's inflammation because I've stayed on my carnivore diet, so it wouldn't make any sense to gain 14 pounds in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So just really inflamed, super tired, body soreness, incredible brain fog, and just some neurological issues, like a little bit of terror. And that just wasn't there when I left the environment. And I know leaving the environment is only part of it. Like, I wasn't cured by any means. I definitely feel that I need to detox, and I need the medicines to do that. But just getting out of the environment had helped so much. And that, to me, is the biggest test, knowing that this is true and that I have it, because I felt so much better. And immediately coming back, I started getting really horrible symptoms again. So I'm just really tired. And I'm also not sleeping. That is the biggest thing, is I will fall asleep for about 30 minutes and then I wake up. And I've been taking salt baths. I've been spraying magnesium oil. I don't drink caffeine, period. I'm so sensitive to caffeine that I can't drink it. It makes me immediately, I'm gonna use the word anxious, but it's not, it's like, immediately. So I'm doing all the things to try to sleep and not having the blue lights on, and I've been trying to get outside. I live in Duluth, Minnesota. It's just cloudy and miserable here every single day. We still have snow on the ground. But I'm still trying to get outside and get some sun And I know this is controversial, but I've seen some research, and also I can tell by the way I feel that a 10 minutes in a tanning bed here and there really is helpful for me. So I've been doing those things and I can't sleep. I mean, I'm up all night long. I'm up every hour. I'm up peeing. Another really scary symptom that I had was waking up in the middle of the night and just even trying to walk to the bathroom and being so disoriented. There's something weird. And I get night sweats, which doesn't make any sense because I don't eat any sugar at all. None. I'm carnivore. I eat meat. In fact, right now, to try to get the inflammation down, I'm doing this silly sardine thing. I'll try anything. I recognize this is silly, but I'll try anything to reduce the inflammation because I feel terrible. And also to just to reduce the inflammation. I feel like it will really work. So that's what's going on right now, trying to get out of the environment. So we're working very hard. I guess I'm working very hard to clean the house out. I'm decluttering, I'm selling things. I have got some help pulling carpet, and because we're gonna make sure this house is beautiful and clean, and it's just too big. I don't see how I could ever recover in such a big house. And it also has a basement, which is just, I've seen many advice that CIRS patients shouldn't, it'd be easier if you didn't live in a house with a basement. So then the next thing is, during this time, not only is it hard because we have to renovate and sell our house, around here, there's no place to rent that isn't 100,000 years old. Everything here is very old, and all the new stuff is $1 million, and somehow, even with it being $1 million, is all rented out. I don't know who these people are that's renting this out, but so that's our next step, is get this house renovated, sold, and then find a clean place to rent while we look into building. And I'm very excited about the building part. It's scary because it's so expensive, but here's a funny thing. This isn't gonna get me any friends on here, but ever since 2020, when the grocery stores went empty, as a mama bear, I have been planting things, I have been saving things, I have been storing, and just if anything ever happened again, we would be good for a couple of weeks while it levels itself out, is what my goal has been. And so here I am gathering all this stuff, and now we can't keep any of it because I would have to wash it all. And a lot of the stuff is used, so who knows if it came from a moldy home or what. And so yeah, this is really a testament to, I think, God telling me I need to give it to him and to stop trying to control everything. Just really a testament also to simplifying life, and not carrying all this stuff around is really heavy. It's exhausting, it's disorganized, it's, I really have to just have more faith and live more in the moment and just trust God's always taking care of me and our family, and he always will, even if it's not as cushy as I will always want it to be. There's ebbs and flows in life, and everything is so liquid. This is such a testament to everything is so liquid. You can be so just overly abundant one day, and the next day it can all be gone because it's so liquid. And all we can do is have faith that it's going to be okay through the liquidity, and that just having faith. So this is such an interesting journey of faith and health. And I know one thing's for sure. So right now I'm stuck in this environment, and to be honest, it makes me really emotional and I cry a lot, because I just feel like I'm trapped in something that's hurting me. But I have faith that one day I'm going to be out of this, and it's going to be amazing. I'm not going to feel so tired all the time. I am not going to be sore everywhere. I'm not going to get sick every time I eat. Just about every time I eat. Last night I ate sardines from the Whole Foods Co-op, the local one here. And they were super expensive, and it said, sardines in olive oil. Well, I had heard a warning that they've done some testing and that some of these sardines are not packed in olive oil. And I was like, but I paid $1 million for these, so this must be real olive oil. I got so sick. I mean, in the bed, keeled over with a stomach ache and bloating, and my kids just wanted to smother me, and every time they touched me, I just wanted to throw up. And so clearly not olive oil, not good olive oil, maybe rancid olive oil, I don't know. But even the things that I think are going to be safe are sometimes not safe, and I still get sick from eating. So I look forward to not getting sick every time or every other time I eat. And another thing, for years, I've been blaming not feeling good on me just not being good enough. So if I ate dairy and I got all inflamed, I would tell myself, well, I'm inflamed because I'm just not good enough at withholding foods from myself. If I just eliminate more and was a better person and had more self-control, then I wouldn't be sick all the time. And throughout the years, I've eliminated more and more and more. And this whole time having this belief, this self-blame belief that I am sick because I didn't eliminate enough. And the truth is, it's not that. It's that there's something wrong and it needs to be fixed, and it is fixable. And it's not a self-will thing. I should be able to eat food like everybody else. I should be able to eat a can of sardines that are allegedly in olive oil and not get sick. I should be able to go to the restaurant and have an egg and a sausage and not get sick. So that's a great, I don't know, that's one of the hopeful things here, is real recognizing, like, I don't have to live like this all the time. And it's not because of a lack of effort. More effort will not fit, more elimination will not fix this. There's a different answer. So very excited to get to step 2. Right now the plan would be, I'm gonna work on this house and get all the help I can, which is really hard to ask for help. All the help I can to get this house cleaned out, get the people who are gonna renovate it lined up. And on June 9th, when the kids are done with school, we're gonna move into the camper and we're gonna travel for the summer while the house is being renovated. And then I'm just gonna pray that these renovators have time to get everything done by the end of the summer, list the house, then we can rent someplace. I'm gonna pray that the right rental that's clean and good shows itself, that's affordable, and that's the next steps. Now, this journey so far has been like, so I'm sure everything won't line up the way I hope it will, but we'll just keep progressing forward. And yeah, this isn't how I expected it to be. I kind of expected, like, whoa, we know what's making me sick, so I can just leave now and start treatment. And this is great. And like in a month or 2, I could slightly start feeling better. Every day I could start feeling better. This is great. Like, let's go do this now. And my whole family's been like, no, that's not gonna happen. That's way too expensive and unreasonable. And I'm like, but my health isn't unreasonable. And it's been a struggle. That's been the number one struggle. But anyway, that's the update for today. 3 more weeks until apparently the blood tests come back to officially put the last pieces together. And then Judy's part of her program, if you buy the big package, is then she can make some recommendations, or her team can make recommendations on who might be good people to work with. That I'm looking forward to, and just get this started. So anyway, hope you guys are all having a great day. Bye.